All right, and then there's Long Way to Mexico, which is the one we really want to talk about today.
Riding till the sun comes up, striving to fill our cups, rolling like a stone on down that lonesome road. It's a long, long way to Mexico. Find a place to lay low. Set you in my Ringo, stocked up with tequila. We love the taste of freedom, rolling down the seashore. Gonna find me a senorita. We'll find El Dorado's gold. Chasing our dreams with too much tequila. It might take forever, but I'm never going home. When the sun sinks down, we'll drink all night. Feel the rhythm and we get it right. Forget about the world for a while, just one more song.
Driving 1,000 miles behind, surviving one day at a time. We'll find no peace of mind, so pour it up and live it up. It's what you want and how's the grind? Oh, popping champagne on my boat, swimming in big bank notes. Show me how far you'll go, Sophia. Tip me with tequila. The way you're moving so congruent, living like Pancho Villa.
Go to find me a senorita. We'll find El Dorado's gold. Chasing our dreams with too much tequila. It might take forever, but I'm never going home. When the sun sinks down, we'll drink all night. Feel the rhythm and we get it right. Forget about the world for a while, just one more song. Me and my friends, be at it again, raising hell till 6 a.m. Doors get locked and the lights come on. I'll be good as gone. Gonna find me a senorita. We'll find El Dorado's gold. Chasing our dreams with too much tequila. It might take forever, but I'm never going home. When the sun sinks down, we'll drink all night. Feel the rhythm and we get it right. Forget about the world for a while, just one more song.
Tell us how that song came into being. Who wrote it, and how did you two get together to record it?
Well, Doug and I and Blake, the guitars and keyboards in Flip Flop Republic, have been working on it for a while, at least the verse part. And we used to just, it's kind of a Western sound, kind of like a spaghetti Western reggae. And we called it the whistle song for a while. We whistled over top of it. None of us were very good whistlers, so we're like, I'm not going to record whistling. What are we going to do with this? And then we actually had a producer, the guy who produced our reggae album, Josh Bright, out of Boaz, Alabama, of all places. It kind of worked, Boaz, Alabama, because I was in Nashville and the guys were in Tallahassee. And we kind of drove to meet in Alabama. And while we were there, he played us this guy's track, Big Smo, country rapper. He used to have a television show. Check out Big Smo, real deep voice country rapper.
Shout out.
He said, listen to this guy sing this Big Smo song. He let us hear it, and it was Stoney. He's like, man, that dude's got a good voice. He's like, he's up there in Nashville, not far from you probably, Joe. And I said, I need to reach out to that guy. And so I did. I shot Stoney a message and figured out we lived 20 minutes together apart. And he came over one night, him and our flip-flop guitarist, Brad, and we wrote a song like in 20 minutes. It was not this song. There was another song that Stoney had an idea of. We just jammed. We just jammed out. It was organic and just it clicked. It was like, oh, this is easy. And so we want to we want to tour more. Touring's hard with the band. Touring's hard getting a bunch of guys in cars and traveling. We did like a little 6 to 7 day tour up the East Coast, up to Virginia, the Outer Banks, North Carolina. Said, Stoney, we got room for one more person in the car. So you want to come with us? And so he came with us, and he opened up acoustic. Then we got up and played, and then he come at the end of the show, and we all jammed together. So that we've done that a couple times now. It's been a really good way for us to tour together. And man, we were all over the place. We went from somewhere in South Carolina to somewhere in Virginia. In between was a little town in North Carolina that had this. We got this big old Airbnb. I mean, it was gigantic with this big Cracker Barrel type front porch on it. And I guess the gig was over early, 9 o'clock or something, and we got to that house by 10 or 11 o'clock, and it had about 15 rocking chairs on the front porch. So a little beer, a little tequila. We had no hurry to get nowhere in the next day too much. We sat out on that rocking chairs and was just jamming. We jammed that song, and Stoney heard it, and we had been struggling to come up with a hook, a good chorus or something, and he came up with it real quick. He had an idea, boom. The song, so we had half the song, and the chorus came with the hook, and we put it together and kind of made it happen.
Yeah,
You could have done a music video right then and there.
We should have, probably.
I know, right?
It
Yeah,
was pretty dark out there. We were in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, it was pitch black out there. But yeah, it was fun, man. I almost missed doing those runs, man. We need to go on another one soon, Joe.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was the beginning of the song, but how did it develop and get recorded then?
Well, yeah, it kind of came from that little like organic birth on the porch there in the middle of North Carolina somewhere, and Joe is friends actually with a guy from the Hollywood Undead, Jordan Terrell. He's the singer. Also, shout out Charlie Scene from Hollywood Undead. He also lives in the area, 20 minutes, 20-minute ride right by Old Hickory Lake, just like we do, and I guess, Joe, you took it to Josh Bright first and got him to lay down the chords and structure, right? And put some like...
A regular producer helped us put the music together at the bass level. And then this guy, Jordan, he's hard, heavy rock. They're a pretty big band. They're a platinum selling band. And man, Jordan is just a great producer. And we got in there with him. Stoney come over, and he helped us kind of jazz it up with those horns and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And really, really set it off.
And did the vocals. I remember him producing the vocals, just like he has an ear for when you're singing, and he's got a magnificent vocal booth and stuff, you know what I mean? And he just has a great ear for it and helped us really nail it down to where, just the vocal production was on point, man. Yeah, and that's kind of how it went down, right? I think, yeah. He says he's had to work.
You pulled in some guys from other bands, or playing the horns and stuff. Where did it all come together?
Yeah, so I actually do play trombone, but there's a trumpet on there too. That's a sample. It's not a real trumpet. So
that was that was laid in
what?
there digitally, right? I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off playing trombone live, though, as I got to sing so much on it. So we haven't figured that out yet. But I do break out the trombone on a few songs live. But yeah, we piece it together. You do bass, drums, a little bit with Josh Bright. Then you do the horns, kind of the icing on the cake, lead guitar stuff with Jordan, and then sprinkle it all together. And that's how you got it.
I've seen some.
Digital these days, you can email it back and forth. People can add their parts. You don't have to be in the same place.
There you go. Yeah. I've seen some teasers for the song on social media. I haven't seen a full-fledged music video to go with it. Do you have one in the works?
Not yet. We have ideas, but we don't have a full-fledged video. We need a Buick Regal. The song talks about an old Buick Regal. We've been trying to find a convertible Buick Regal somewhere.
I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace. I've seen a couple of them. Maybe they got a couple bullet holes in them. I don't know. I was thinking we just go ask them, hey, can we test drive this thing for 15 minutes? And you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Let's get our video done. Oh, man, I don't think we want it, man. You know what I mean?
So the song sounds almost like a soundtrack to an old Western movie or something. It's got a little reggae, a little rock, some trop rock, some Mexican musical influences. How would you describe the style of music encompassed by Long Way to Mexico?
Spaghetti Western reggae.
Yeah.
I don't know. The chorus is definitely country, trop rock, reggae. I think the chorus is probably a little more indicative of our overall style of music, and the verses are just kind of fun. They're trying to paint a picture of, kind of Bonnie and Clyde, like you did something bad or ready to escape to Mexico. Get out of town, get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I was going to ask that because in a way it seems like the song is about getting away and putting your past behind you and then living a carefree life in Mexico. But there's also something a little sinister going on there, like laying low and getting away from something you need to get away from.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that where you go? Escape to Mexico or the Caribbean or somewhere.
All right. Well, we encourage everybody to pre-save Long Way to Mexico and stream it and download it and help these guys out and make it a big success.
One more song.